Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you the brand new episode from the Hocus Pocus SMP server. And in this episode, we are going to be working on the sugarcane farm that we started last episode. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to grab some sticky pistons and put those up. And then we're going to come over to this chest. We're going to grab some hoppers and a jack-o'-lantern. The jack-o'-lantern is going to be used to keep the water that we'll be placing in this trench from turning into ice. Because by placing the water on top of a light source, like a jack-o'-lantern, it will keep that water from turning into ice and freezing, since we are in a snow biome that's actually going to be fairly important. So, the next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to place down some hoppers. And we'll kind of feed these into the chest. So the two middle ones will feed directly into the chest. And the ones on the sides will feed into the hoppers that feed into the chest. So basically, what that means is that any of the sugarcane that lands on top of any of those hoppers will end up in that chest where we want it. Next, we'll grab some redstone, and we'll start laying down some of that redstone wiring. And we'll just kind of run that up and around. The dirt blocks that are back here, I can probably go ahead and just get rid of. I don't really need them anymore. So we'll get rid of those. Those were just there to make it easy for the sticky pistons to get up, placed the direction that I wanted them to be facing. So, let's see, what else do we need? We need... I think we'll just use some cobblestone for our building blocks back here, because we need to lay some support structures so we can wire all this up the way we want it. And we'll just place a row of cobblestone back there. And then we can probably get rid of this block. And then we'll need one more row in the back, like so. Okay. Now, we'll wire that up with redstone. We'll just take... I really don't need that block there. We'll just wire this up with redstone and run it all the way across like so. And then we're going to need some repeaters. Let's go ahead and grab those. Alright. And I have to admit, I'm really no master of redstone, but I am going to kind of eyeball this. I don't think that without placing any repeaters, the signal will reach far enough. Then I'm going to place a repeater feeding into each one of those pistons. Now, once again, I am no master of redstone, so I'm sure there's probably a better way to do this that involves less work and less redstone, but this is just one way to do it that works for me. So that's how I'm doing it. And, you know, if you have a suggestion to improve it, let me know. And I think we'll actually need to bring this out a little bit more so that we can get this fed the way we want, because I need a repeater to go right there. Otherwise, I don't think the signal will reach far enough. So we'll rewire this a little bit. And that should work in theory. Let's just place down a redstone torch to test it. Yeah. Looks like it works to me. All the pistons are extended the way we want them to be, so that's good. And then they retract properly as well. Awesome. So that's all taken care of. Now we're going to want to do the bottom row, I think. This is actually very similar to a design that I built in my 15-minute build series. And I think I just realized that all the extra redstone I did underneath was completely and totally unnecessary in that build. I just want to double check, but yeah, the pistons all extend without the extra help. So, oh man, yes, that's right, Welsknight, the master of redstone. Not really. Oh man, that's terrible. I had so much extra redstone in that build that was just totally not needed at all. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start filling in the walls. We're going to do that with polished diorite. So we'll take some of that. I hope I have enough of it with me. I know we'll be able to get at least a good chunk of it done. But let's place these down. We're going to place these in front of the sticky pistons because I kind of want to cover up that sticky piston, that face, if you will. I don't think it looks very good as part of the build, so we're going to cover it up. Basically, the goal is to not let anybody know that there's a bunch of redstone here until they press the button. And then I just want it to seem like the wall is extending to break the sugarcane. So we'll fill all of this in, and we're just going to bring it all the way around to make up the main walls. And then I think we'll do this upper layer as well. I think that seems to make sense. I mean, it's a community build. We're still pretty early in the life of this map. So I think given the lack of resources, it's okay to have all the walls be made of this polished diorite. I may improve upon this later and make it just, you know, look a little bit prettier, but I think that'll be down the road. Let's grab some glowstone, and we're going to use that in the ceiling for lighting. We're going to want to put that above the sugarcane so that the sugarcane can grow properly. And we'll just do a row that will go all the way across the roof, just like so. And then we'll go ahead and lay down some diorite right next to it. And underneath that, we're going to put glass eventually, but we'll get there. And then we'll want to do the lighting on this side as well. But I'm not entirely sure, because I don't have enough glowstone to fill everything up. I think I'm just going to try putting one block on either side. So it'll basically be 2 bits of I'm not going to have enough diorite. Okay, do I have any more in the chest? Nope, it looks like I do not. Okay, well, we will do 2 by 2 squares of glowstone in the ceiling then for lighting, because then that will give me just enough diorite to actually finish the ceiling. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll put this glowstone back in the ceiling like so. And naturally I am going to misplace one, because, you know, that's just typical. That's alright. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and fill in that glass, I think. So we'll just go ahead, fill this in. And get rid of the snow that's in the way. There we go. Okay. Now we'll put a button on the wall. And yep, looks like it's all working the way it should be, so that is good. And let's go ahead and plant the sugarcane. And we're almost done with the functional portion of the build. We're very, very close. So basically, as the sugarcane grows, it will extend up to the range of those pistons, at which point you just press the button. It will push the broken sugarcane into the hoppers, which will then feed into the chest. So simple, easy harvesting. Let's make some stone slabs. We're going to put those up on the roof to kind of cover up that glowstone, I think. And I don't know how many I'm going to need. I don't actually know how much space is up there, and I don't really feel like doing math right now. So we're just going to make use of it until it's gone, and then I can always make more if I need to. But we're just going to cover up the glowstone, because I don't like the way that glowstone looks if it's part of, if you're viewing it from above. So let's make some more stone slabs. We are going to need them, it seems. And we'll just fill this in the rest of the way. There we go. Okay. And then I think what we'll do is we'll put down some torches up here, although we're going to have to bring some of these up another half block, so that we'll just do it in the corners. I think that'll look best. And that way we don't have any creepy crawlies spawning in the roof like that spider right there. Yeah, okay. So that's good to go. Now let's make ourselves some doors. And that will do. And we'll just put those right in there. And then we'll do the floor. I think I'm going to do the floor in birch wood. So we'll just hollow all of this out. Now, when I break the dirt blocks underneath the chest, that water's going to come spewing out. So let's patch that hole first. And then we'll go ahead and just fill in the whole floor with birch. I think that'll look fairly nice. We got a nice blend of different colors here. I actually really like the way that birch and sugarcane look together. Just kind of a nice color palette. But okay, we're good there. Everything seems to be working. Let's go ahead and put these glass blocks over one more. And then I think we are pretty much done. All we really need to do at this point is cover up that redstone. Because not only is it against server rules to have redstone showing out in the open, it also just is kind of a personal pet peeve of mine. I don't like having redstone that just, you know, floats there. So, let's see. I am not going to have enough diorite to do all of this, am I? No. No, I am not. I think what I'm going to have to do is run back to my house and get some from there. I really don't have any diorite. Okay. Well, let's make a sign. We'll put the sign on the building, just labeling it as Community Sugarcane Farm so people know that they can make use of it. And then I'm going to go ahead and head back to my house, grab some more supplies, and I'll just finish the rest of this up off camera. So I think that's about all the time we have for today. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. I really appreciate it. You can also find me on Facebook and Twitter. There will be links in the video description below. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.